I wish for a woman now cover the Basikaba TV. So, send your first watch on so and sad and say, subscribe my hit notification bell on so. Cause the cost for Ghana no, it is very necessary. Say a bema or buying baby in Saturday day. I can hear to Mount Sanka without you subscribing. The best also subscribe it. Why notification bell on so. So that be anytime I bed drop and one be first person on submit me account. News no the cost for my Ghana. Like it, show your comment section as for my. Now and the news our no a more de papa honorable Akompreku Agyapong wakasa kakra na and the okonbo call one the diobia teman kaka wan fayobia but he came to show why the city keeps on depreciating. But today I didn't na city no de bia from why is it always going down? Why? Menu mienu yentia say business wise we don't understand. Or bad the new maba bi gwa kwema kire say in some to 20 kire say a businessman and women mama investment. You should turn the money from dollars to cedis. Also otimase some of the call dollars otimase because it's a dollar na mu do. So the call dollars are profits nearby are more higher than cedis no, but say a percent cedis no ye biem esan jan na so biema anko ono de adisere dey beto to businessmen are there including ono say mum na amayen kamum ne turn your money back to cedis. Say dey be ya cities in Bessan Baby Janas because on one we in Sika Crayfish Bank of Ghana because of Sans and Semi, their codoless moo said a bear and also no who bet me I deck but on what Nasi I analysis and was no. So be a boa Ghana and you'll be our fair mountain, but this a year work on my money bit my own my day. It is idea I didn't know young can hum boom na yen yadi ye preco by turning our money from dollars into Ghana city so that the Ghana city also gets a stand. And some of the two Ghana doors ye papa. But I mean Casawan channel, my master was a woman in that to Bonia Quakuti would do. Now your body I could be a Monsabit Miaka. Sikaba TV today said I'm a kind and subscribe my notification bell on the swing. I said a bear into my bedroom be a Monsabit Miaka. But I was a young comrade.
Usha Adia Osenka Bank of Ghana a year. I'm a protecting Ghana for Musika Koto banks. They didn't do it. Omanye. Maybe the Royal Bank. I took my money from there.
Okay.
What do I say? I'm a poor person, but I cannot lose everything. So I took it. Bisamsami anything. That is what they're going to do. Within this short time, if they pumped in 157, then it's not bad. But my question still, there had not been any indication that the CD is gaining weight. Because within 12 days, if last month was 200 million for the 30 days, and 12 days, you've pumped in about 157. The pressure should have eased, but it's still the same.
Right.
Then I have a problem. It means, well, my angle of the CD depreciating is simply because people are buying more dollars because banks are collapsing. They don't have confidence in the system, and therefore everybody wants to keep his money in dollars. Right. I'll tell you the truth.
Right.
It is no fault of this government. It is the abuse of system under NDC that caused this. So for the government to prudently manage the banking sector, we needed to take these steps. So initially it's affecting it until customers or consumers begin to build confidence in the banking sector.
Right.
We'll still face these problems. That is my belief. Whether we like it or not, I'll tell you the truth. We got 8 banks within a year that didn't have the money and they were borrowing astronomically and at the same time not pumping it into their banks and the market and were sharing the money among themselves. Then you should expect something like this.
Okay, I'm not truncating you, but I'll just chip in something from GUTA, the Ghana Union of Traders Association. But before then, let me just announce that my sister's station, Oman FM and Ash FM 101.1, are both transmitting this transmission. Of course, in the orange seat is Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Right. A story on page 9 says, traders comment government over CD's performance. Kojo Amoating, Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the Ghana Union of Traders Association, GUTA, has commended the Kufuor and Akufo-Addo administrations for strengthening the Ghana cedi against major trading currencies. Mr. Moateng, however, appealed to the current government to stop making comparisons with the previous Mahama administration because it was voted out of office for non-performance. GUTA's chair comment follows assertions by Dr. Boakong on economic issues to the effect that Ghanaians should not be ungrateful to the Akufo-Addo government as far as the depreciation of the cedi is concerned, since the current government has done a lot to reduce the rate of the fall of the local currency from 31% previously to a current 6%, a far better record in his view than the Mahama administration achieved. The cedi, according to speculators, is nearing the 5 Ghana cedi mark, a situation that has set business people on the edge. So here, even though the Association of Traders may be complimenting the efforts, there's some kind of comprehension to in their ranks.
Well, I've been hinted that I have to speak more tree because your listeners in Oman FM is taking it into.
Ignore my English.
I will mix it.
Okay.
And, in fact, yesterday, Enra, because Asem say, Ewo, Adom TV say, situations like this, any say, Boakong ebe mekisa excuse me, because if we are going to compare the performance of a year, then it's wrong. And I can tell you, if you want to do the comparison, we are talking of, you see, we took over and yeba power no. Now 4 cedis, 20 pesos to $1.
Right.
Today is 5 cedis. It means cedi depreciated by 80 pesos.
Yeah, but on the front page of the Chronicle, almost say 4 cedis, 75 pesos. So
when?
not today.
When?
I mean,
when almost 4 cedis what?
75 pesos.
Please, you are not the one even to show me or no Chronicle business anyway. I'll be cast as a measure. On me baby, obey me 4 cedis, 75 pesos.
Right.
Me, I don't lie. I am suffering. Me young people need my business may suffer, so I have to speak the truth.
Right.
Why? I hear I got on Ombra or per se, 4 cedis, 75 pesos. I met $10 million.
Right.
My challenge, you know, I thought $10 million, and they are, if you can give me 4 cedis, 75 pesos. We don't have to lie. Situation, you know, and now you try say you become 1 years old. They say you can say a Bank of Ghana say $1 baby. Yes, but for you to tell me say 475, I'm not country baby ubenya $475. Let us speak the truth. At the end of 420 and you have 2 years. In 18 months or 20 months, I do 5 cedis. If you could have 5 cedis, 5 pesos. What is he talking about? 80 pesos. Simple mathematics. 80 over 420 times 100. It gives you 19%. So how can Boaku say that it is 6%? And 31% now or compare. What is the period? Time being how many years? And I see the new depreciating under NDC at 31%. Let us argue our point well. Media, me fool say, see the new air from Iran, because say, and you always make catch omo Adam say, yentimi and compare omo failures no enfanye. But abuse of system is different from failure. Abuse of system is different from failure. So we can discuss the abuse. Akoso sa banks way ama oma collapse. What you say? Because ushe adia osenka Bank of Ghana eye protecting Ghana for omudo musika koto banks. They didn't do it. Omanye. Enti sabre ya MPP person is straighten up. Emma enyoma ko yi no. Banks no ya gi free omu sem say aban e take over. A automatic panic. Maybe the Royal Bank. I took my money from there.
Okay.
What do I say? I may poor myself, but I cannot lose everything. So I took it. Bisamsa me anything. Quickly, me the akwa kremioma. Anyoma na me kwa krabia bano. I had to pay dollars. Well, one area Emma Yebokaron. I was listening to Obi, I'm say economic expert be a friend. He also has a point. Say, our imports exceeds exports. Inti say no die. I see making sure that say enka president can one district one factory. Any etimi aye export oriented. And answer even you be feed yourself. Na tomatoes na ye kofa from Burkina no ye jaya. Pressure no e $1 no ebe kofo. It can stabilize it. It's also a very good point. So we have a long way to go to solve this problem.
As a Deputy Minister of Agri can say, this year Ghana hasn't imported any maize at all. This year, because for the past 5-7 years or so, we've been importing maize. But this year, we haven't imported maize as well. So that's another step in the right direction.
Good. So we can do that to other products. What do you say? Ushe enyoma ne toothpick ekra. Enso ne ye wo twapia. Yesusu anyina ne ye wo twapia. Ewa. We need to step up with production.
Right.
What do you say? We need to step up with production. See a person is seed, it will stabilize a year competitive currency with other currencies there. We have to increase our exports. Finished products. Value no ekosro than the raw materials that we are exporting.
The government talks about let's add value. But why are businessmen, I'm not talking about you in particular, but why are industrialists, entrepreneurs and businessmen like you not heeding to government's call to go into value addition? I mean, we all know that's the trick.
Let me tell you, how do you go into value addition? Until say government, ebe use Asia miracle. Add value, near the other. You know why? Wouldn't Asia miracle? Asia miracle being said Korea, Malaysia. Almost every businessman, catch them. Let's reinvent the wheel. So make me go into orange processing.
Right.
What do you need? Machines say no. Government gives them soft loans to import the machines into the country. Also 3 months. 3 months not that tables officials know to see if machines no the abana. And then delay, yes, how many days? Any amount. The amount the first excuse. Second, they take their money from you. They will stop it completely. You see, and I'm saying a soft loan, pressure no on them, not easy. But today, Abba from Krano 30%. Are you out of your mind? 30% interest? You see, in economics and production sector, the loan is not a fixed cost, it's a variable cost. Okay? Variable cost, nini say, niyoma biya, utumi move no, we ba na we ko ene yi. Who fixed cost, they say factory, machines. Ni na e kan wabo, e was so ye adwuma na audit. Electricity out the adwuma is fixed because you can't change it. You have to pay. These are fixed costs. Right. Loans a variable cost, part of your variable cost. If your variable cost is 30%, so with other factors of production, the cost of it, the boom one. What do you say? So even those who take those loans and go into manufacturing, almost to me and competing on the world market, and therefore a new man could be produced Ghana because the price is so high. I give you a typical example. I go from both textiles. Ghana for makola baby at me kofa and tuma every China betray duty. It is still cheaper on the market with all the duty and their profit, cheaper than Akosombo textiles that is produced in this country. This is where we have the problems. We have to solve it. You see, and with him, there be an economic professor we say, me qualification, QB, qualified by experience.
Right.
Experience, and I'm not going me degree. Why you never need me? But me tell you argument. I know why I'm saying qualified by experience.
He who feels it knows it.
Yes. So, say abino a percent. To say me all year one district one factory say etimi akoso at a good pace any year ebetimi reduce ebi